Leo always felt invisible. Like no matter how loud his life was falling apart, the world just kept moving without noticing him. But one day everything changed. Not because he became stronger, but because life finally forced him to face the things he kept saying he'd do tomorrow. And he never expected what happened next, especially not in a small, forgotten corner of rural Alabama, where a man who had wasted years learned that regret can build you or break you, depending on what you choose next. Once upon a time, in a quiet rural town in Alabama, there lived a man named Leo who had mastered the art of postponing his entire life. His wooden house looked like it was held together by hope and rust, peeling paint, cracked windows, and a porch that creaked like an old man sighing. Inside, unpaid bills sat in piles so high they looked like a monument to procrastination. The fridge rattled every time it opened, humming a dying tune. Still, Leo always said the same thing about fixing it all. "I'll do it tomorrow." He used those 4 words like a blanket, covering every responsibility: cleaning, repairs, work, even conversations with his family. His wife, Mia, begged him daily to change, to care, to move. But Leo always smiled lazily and said, "There's always tomorrow." The neighbors had grown tired of offering advice. They'd see Leo sitting on his porch, staring at the sky like life was supposed to fix itself. "You can't keep living like this," Mr. Willis from next door would yell. "You're a grown man, Leo." But Leo just waved it off, promising he'd get to everything soon. His boss at the lumber mill gave him warning after warning. Late shifts, unfinished work, forgotten duties. Mia cried quietly at night, facing the truth Leo refused to see. Life was collapsing faster than the house they lived in. Still, every time something needed fixing, Leo muttered the same fatal phrase, "I'll do it tomorrow." Mia tried to hold on to hope. She reminded Leo about bills, about repairs, about their marriage that was slowly slipping through her fingertips. But Leo lived in a bubble built from excuses. He didn't notice how tired Mia looked, how her hands trembled when she paid bills with money they barely had, how she stared at him with fear, not for the house, but for the man he was becoming. One day, she said softly, "Leo, I feel like I'm losing you." Leo hugged her, promised change, promised effort. But the next morning, when a window cracked and cold air flooded the kitchen, he sighed and said casually, "I'll fix it tomorrow." If this story is touching your heart, subscribe to English Story Academy for more emotional, life-changing English stories. But tomorrow never came. And one night, everything Leo had ignored came crashing. Literally, a violent storm swept through the town, ripping tree branches, smashing rooftops, and tearing into Leo's fragile home. The roof leaked in 6 different places. The kitchen window shattered, and the floorboards swelled from flooding. Mia screamed as lightning struck a nearby tree, sending debris through their yard. The house groaned and buckled like it had finally given up. When the storm passed, the damage was everywhere. Broken boards, soaked furniture, ruined belongings. Their home, the place Leo kept promising to fix tomorrow, looked like a battlefield. Mia stood in the debris with trembling hands, rain-soaked hair clinging to her face. She looked at Leo with eyes full of exhaustion that had nothing to do with the storm. "Leo," she whispered, her voice cracking like the wood beneath their feet. "Your tomorrow's ruined our today." The words hit Leo harder than the storm ever could. He looked around and finally saw what his excuses had done. Not just to the house, but to Mia. Tears rolled down her cheeks, not from fear, but from years of waiting for a man who kept choosing tomorrow over their life. For the first time, something inside Leo broke, not in weakness, but in awakening. He realized that Mia had carried both of them for too long. While he watched from the sidelines of his own life, he saw the pain his laziness had caused, how his choices had consequences he never thought about. The storm hadn't destroyed their home. His procrastination had. Leo sank to his knees in the muddy floor, his hands shaking as he whispered, "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry." But apologies didn't rebuild houses. Action did. The next morning, Leo woke before sunrise. No excuses, no delaying. He drove to the hardware store, bought tools, wood, nails, everything he had avoided purchasing for years. He worked from dawn until dusk, ripping out damaged boards, repairing the porch, fixing the roof. He watched tutorial videos, asked neighbors for help, swallowed his pride, and pushed himself harder than he ever had. His muscles ached, his hands blistered, but his heart felt alive for the first time in years. Mia watched him with cautious hope, unsure if this was temporary or the beginning of the man she had always believed he could be. Leo didn't stop. He repaired the house piece by piece. He apologized to his boss and worked overtime to regain his trust. He made schedules, stuck to them, and swallowed every urge to say, tomorrow. He spoke to Mia with honesty. listened to her pain, and took responsibility for everything he had avoided. Slowly, the cracks in their marriage began to heal, mirroring the healing of their home. Neighbors who once mocked him now nodded with respect. Leo was becoming a man built from accountability, not excuses. Months later, their once collapsing home stood strong. Fresh paint, repaired windows, a new porch, and a kitchen that finally felt warm again. But the biggest transformation wasn't the house, it was Leo. He no longer hid behind tomorrow. He understood that time doesn't wait, marriages don't wait, life doesn't wait. Mia held his hand one evening as they sat on the rebuilt porch. "I'm proud of you," she whispered. Leo smiled, not in laziness, but in quiet strength. He had learned the hardest truth. Your life doesn't change someday. It changes the moment you stop waiting for tomorrow. Procrastination steals more dreams than failure ever will. Start today, even if you start small. The truth is, "I'll do it tomorrow" feels harmless. Until tomorrow never comes. Most people don't fail because they aren't capable. They fail because they keep waiting for a perfect moment that doesn't exist. Life doesn't reward intention. It rewards action. Every day you postpone your dreams, someone else out there is building theirs. Leo learned the hardest way that delaying your responsibilities doesn't freeze time, it only freezes your growth. So if you're listening to this right now, don't wait for the storm, the collapse, or the regret. Start with one small step today. Fix one thing. Change one habit. Move 1 inch forward. Because the life you want won't show up tomorrow. It begins the moment you decide today is the day. If this story inspired you, subscribe to English Story Academy for more emotional, life-changing English stories.